we're going to jump into the Kevin Samuels past and exactly why there are a lot of women celebrating a man's death. Stick around. We're going to bat down on it.
I just wanna tell you how I feel. I just wanna keep it honest.
The controversial YouTube sensation Kevin Samuels was found deceased. Now, my heart goes out to the family. Send my condolences. I know he had his mother. I think she's still alive. I think he had, I don't know if he had a daughter or son. I think he has a daughter. I heard him speak. I'm not, don't quote me on that, but I think so. So my heart goes out to his family, man. I checked out Twitter just like everybody else did. And what I see was he did have an outpouring of sympathy and condolences to his families, shots out and things like that. Rest in peace, things like that. And I also noticed that there was a lot of venom and people, women, celebrating a man's death. Celebrating a man's death because he had controversial opinions. He had opinions that they did not agree with, so they celebrating a man losing his life. Guys, I want y'all to notice this. I want y'all to soak it in. I want y'all to breathe it in and let it seep into your head. A man that has an opinion, and by most women, I listen to a lot of different podcasts and channels, and listen to some of them had different women's speaking about Kevin Samuels. And I looked at a lot of the Twitter feeds and stuff like that, posts. From what I get from most women is that a lot of them said that they liked his message, but they just didn't like his delivery. They just didn't make the delivery. They didn't feel good about his delivery, guys. Feel good. They say he could have said his message in a different way, more respectful way. This is telling me one thing, guys, and I've been telling y'all that since I've been on. It doesn't matter what you're saying in a conversation with a woman. What it is how you make her feel. The information can be valid. And no, I didn't agree with everything Kevin Samuel said. Goddamn. I don't agree with everything with nobody say. I don't agree on everything nobody say. Hell, sometimes I don't even agree with my damn self. So no, I don't agree with everything the man said. And I tell you where I had my difference with. This is where I didn't agree with. He said his idea of a high value male. Mine is different from his. That's where I didn't agree with him on. Now, a lot of the stuff he said, yes, man, I could get down with. He gave good information out to women. They ain't like the way he was talking. And that's what women want to box us in, guys. They don't want you to, they want you to sit down, shut up, feed them, give them a nice talking to. Even if you got a problem, you got to be nice. You can't raise your voice. You can't use a curse word. You can't be blunt. You can't speak your mind. They want you to give it to them with a kid glove. And guys, what that is feminization. They want you to talk to them the way they should be talking to you. But going back to a motherfucker is celebrating because a man lost his life, and the only thing this man did was give his opinion about a fucking relationship. Only thing the guy did was give his opinion about a relationship. This dude ain't tied nobody up. He hadn't taken nobody's life. He hadn't assaulted nobody. He hadn't stole no money. He hadn't done none of that shit. Y'all, they ain't gonna say y'all all, but I see the celebration of people celebrating as if this man was a dictator. As if this man, I think some people put him in the boat with Putin and Saddam Hussein. That just show you how deep women felt about his tone. Now, some women say they didn't like his message and they stopped following because he would, but it was mainly women talking about his tone, the way he spewed his ideas. And guys, when you get in this relationship, this is how women think about you. They don't want you to speak to them in a certain tone or be direct. They want you to tell them everything that's favorable to women. And if it's not favorable, they want you to qualify it by saying it can go both ways. Everything don't go both ways. Everything do not go both ways when we're talking about situations and issues. It doesn't go both ways. But see, women want you to either go both ways and say, oh, it can be for a man just like it can be for a woman. Fuck that shit. No, nigga, it's for a woman. What I'm talking about right now, it's for a woman. It ain't for no man, it's for a woman. It's for a woman. This particular situation, this is what women do. Oh, no, but it's not all women. God damn it, I ain't talking about all women. I'm talking about, 90% of the women. Because the 10% exception to the rule. 10% is the exception to the rule. I'm not talking about all women. See, that's how they want you to talk to them. That's why they want you. You can't just say what it is. And they can't listen with, okay, he's speaking in this tone, but this is the information that he's giving to me, and this is what I can use. This is what maybe I'm doing wrong. This is maybe what I could be doing right. They don't give a damn about that. And guys, when you going back and forth and you thinking, man, I gave her the answer, man, or what I'm telling her makes sense. What she said they don't care about what makes sense and what don't make sense. They just want to feel good. And just to feel good, you hate a motherfucker that bad that you celebrating his death. Man, this dude got a family, man. This dude got a family, and you celebrating his death? Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is beginning to be sick. This is beginning to be disgusting, guys. That's why I tell you, don't put your feelings in these relationships, because this is an example how deep women will feel about you and want to see your demise based on how you make them feel. Because you made me feel a certain way. I'm glad death came upon you. But guess what? Let me tell you what the catch-22 is to that shit. One day you gonna die. You got to go. You got to go. And one day somebody you love will have to go. So yes, it's him today. But guess what? It's gonna be you tomorrow. I promise you that. It's gonna be you tomorrow. Who in the fuck wants a woman that wished death upon, that's glad a dude passed away based on how he delivering a message that probably apply to you? I guarantee you, for most of these women, the shit Kevin Samuel was saying, that shit probably apply to them. It probably apply to them. Now, I don't really go around talking about women weight and shit like that, and that's something he did, man, but, hey, if the shit applied to you, man, and anyway, you shouldn't even be worried about what nobody else say about you. You should already feel a certain way about yourself. And too many of y'all ladies walk around looking for validation from other people. And most of your validation comes from other women. That's who you're really looking for validation from. But you like the attention from men. You like the attention from men, but you want the validation to come from women. Or most of the validation. That's what it is. And this man said something that struck a nerve. It tapped into a part of you you don't want to look in the mirror and face. That's why you wish death upon this man. And maybe you didn't like what he was saying, and that's fine. Just turn off the goddamn channel. Nobody ain't tell you to go over there and listen to what he's saying. So you don't want no man nowhere saying nothing about a woman. Man, this is where we at, folks. This is where we at. And a lot of these beta boys running around talking about, well, yeah, we can't do this to our black women. We can't do this. Man, listen here. Let me tell you something. It ain't like the guy was trying to crucify women. No, he was just telling me his opinion. And listen, what I got from Kevin Samuels is this. He He wanted women to understand that there was nothing wrong with dating an average guy. But the women that contacted him, and he noticed that most of the women wanted high value males. His definition of a man that makes a certain amount of money, is in a certain network, and has been there, and a certain age, and a certain fitness type. And these women all wanted these kind of guys. And he basically said, most of y'all don't qualify for the type of men that you're saying that you want in a certain financial bracket. That's all the man was saying. I would hear the guys say all the time, man, why don't you just date an average guy? And most of the women didn't. And then when they started arguing, saying, oh, I can do this, he voiced his opinion. And it's his goddamn show. He can say what the hell he want to say. You don't call in. Don't tune in. Do whatever. You ain't got to. But to wish death on a motherfucker you ain't even got to listen to. He's still a person. He's still a man. He still got family. So I guess because you say something that people don't agree with, I guess we should wish death upon you, or we should celebrate that something happened to you. See, guys, pay attention, guys. Pay attention. This is a teaching moment. This is a teaching moment. Until next time, peace.